stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Tanner Bybee. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And a foul ball. And the pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-2.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with two strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Kicks and deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Noel takes it in for the out. And there's two down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Next offering upstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it is gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's Riley Green. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that one is lifted in the air. Brennan makes the grab, and that's the inning. Detroit draws first blood on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back here in Cleveland, our starting pitcher in this one, Tyler Holton. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Will Brennan leading things off. It takes a strike. And strike 2.
0-2.
The pitch. That one just misses.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
The wind of the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
And now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Guardians trailing by a run here in Game 1 of the ALDS. And ball 1.
Strike.
That one almost got him.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Fought off foul. Two. Got him looking. 2 away.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Jose Ramirez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And here it comes. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 4.
It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Josh Naylor stands in now and watches strike 1. The Tigers leading by a run here in Game 1. And Naylor swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ball 1 there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Here's Lane Thomas. And that's a strike. Popped up right side. Keith brings it in. And that is that. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. And the right-hander back to work. Measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Spencer Torkelson in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Right through there for a strike.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
The Guardians up by a run here at the top of the second. In the air out to center on his way over. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. And first offering is fouled off.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
2 outs. Popped up left side. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Guardians 2 and the Tigers 1. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's Andres Jimenez.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Colton back to work. Fastball for a strike. And the next pitch is way outside. Left-hand hitter waits. That's inside. This is the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Runner takes off. They pitch out. Save. That's a stolen base.
They had a good idea. He was thinking about stealing second. They threw the pitch out, tried to defend it, but with that great speed, just not enough. That's fun to watch.
Jimenez at second with nobody out. And that one fouled off. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Right back to him on the mound. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 8, the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel.
So in now for Cleveland, John Kenzie Noel. swing, and he breaks his bat. He gets it to first. That's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Brian.
Here's Brian Urquijo.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Two outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the air, left side. Green has this one sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Guardians lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here in Cleveland, stepping in, Trey Sweeney.
Trey Sweeney.
The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. That one is gone. He leaves the yard to right. And we're level. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Jake Rogers in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Right down to shoot, and it's 1-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Bounced up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Parker Meadows. The next to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And there's a foul ball.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
One down. Now, Kerry Carpenter. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. The throw in, Meadows. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. 3-2.
Back-to-back base hits. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
One out, runner at second. And now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. Remember Mark Kotze was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. That's out to center field. Thomas makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 3 and the Guardians 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Will Brennan. As the lefty gets to work. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Foul ball there. Next offering upstairs. To the right side, Torkelson. He handles it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. One down, base is empty. Line drive, fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not gonna get him. He's in there.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And at second with 1 away, Jose Ramirez getting ready to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's under it. Puts it away for the out. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's already homered in this game. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Dives, but it's off his glove. The run scores from second, back even. It's 3-3.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying, ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 outs, runner on first. Lane Thomas digs in for the Guardians. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Two outs. That's towards center. Meadows sizing this one up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Game 1 of the Division Series. And now it's going to be Colt Keith. And a pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
That's in there, and a count 2-1. Popped in the air, left field, and there's one down. So up next Spencer Torkelson, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's in for a strike. On the ground to third. Toss to Naylor, and they get Torkelson for the out. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry, 0 for 1 so far. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground. Jump throw across his body, and very nicely done for the out. Tigers are shut down there, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Reese Olson into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Andres Jimenez digs in now, and he's already singled in this game.
Andres Jimenez.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
This to third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Now batting.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Runner on the move. And that's it for a base hit. Lead runner touches second and for third. In there. He's safe.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. John Kenzie Noel digs in for the goal. Dives back, and he's out.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
Puts a bunt down. Torkelson tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
That one fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Almost got him. There's a swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. In there safely. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Here's the left fielder, Will Brennan. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. Guardians 4 and the Tigers 3. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Trey Sweeney. Sweeney goes 6 feet 3 inches, 23 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but
the 1-0. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Sets him down looking. Put the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Jake Rogers now at the plate. Fought off foul. That one drifts inside. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 1 down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
At the plate, Parker Meadows. Fastball for a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The 0-2. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Kyle Mansardo.
The designated hitter, Kyle Mansardo.
And a pitch. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Tarek Skubal up and loosening in the pen. Madden getting cranked up as well. The pitch.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2.
Ramirez had a breakout season in 2016 and has consistently put up great offensive numbers ever since. Great contact skills, and he can hit for pop. That's what makes Jose Ramirez so dangerous. Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's a strike, and it's 1-1. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. One and two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And he deals. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gigantic blast, and they add a run. It's 5-3.
Pitchers hate going against Jose Ramirez because he tends to punish the baseball. This is just the latest example of it. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Josh Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch is in there. 1-1.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
One gone, runner at first. And up next for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. First offering, and it just misses.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Bounce to the left side. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and they can't get the out. So first and second with one man gone. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Fastball for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
You know, real interesting. I think they put me between those two guys because they figured I wouldn't stay in the big leagues very long. So they would have an empty locker between them, and that's kind of how it goes. The big guys usually have some space.
So first and second with 2 outs. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Somehow, some way, I was able to stick and, develop some really strong relationships with those guys, and could have been more proud of Frank Thomas when he was elected to the Hall of Fame.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Kerry Carpenter. The right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here's a 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Slice the other way and foul. Kicks and fires. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
1 and 2.
Next offering way off the plate. Ground ball to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single. And next will be the cleanup hit.
Looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Hit on the ground might be 2. On the run, throw to first, and he's out.
Now batting.
Colt Heat up now for the Tigers. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hit.
And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. And that rolls into the corner. He'll score, and it's a 1-run game. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Torkelson in the box now, takes strike 1. Big swing and a miss. With the tying run at second, and we're at the top half of the 6th. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and they get Torkelson for the out. They limit the damage here. Tigers grab 1 on this RBI double. It's down to 1 at 5-4. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th. So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. Here comes a pitch. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that King Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. And the righty deals. And another ball. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Line base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. And the batter now, Will Brennan. Going
One.
around.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. Ground ball right side, could be two. Feed to second, that's one. Over to first, safe. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Mansardo. 1 for 3.
Mansardo.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Here goes the runner. Lifted in the air, right center field. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. On to the 7th here in Game 1. It's the Guardians 5 and the Tigers 4. Back now at Progressive Field. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Zach McKinstry. The wind of the pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0. Just missed. Looking to get the tying run on base. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. The wind and the pitch. Fastball for a strike. 3-2 down.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short. Starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
No outs. Runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 1. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Ground ball, could be 2. And it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
High in the air, out to right. Settles underneath it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Out to short. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Guardians 5 and the Tigers 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Javier Benitez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where
the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
it is.
And a pitch. Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now move to first. But it's wide of the bag and gets away. Thomas, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ramirez stands at first with 1 out. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance beat, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Guardians 5 and the Tigers 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joey Cantillo.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Outside.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And fouled off. And that's outside.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Riley Green to bat next. And a 3-2. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one's in there, 0-1. Cantillo, 24 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and it falls. And that extends the inning for Spencer Torkelson.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
The lefty to 1-0. That one lifted to left. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. One left for Detroit. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Tarek Skubal.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The second baseman, Andre Jimenez.
Well, one-run game. Stepping up for the Guardians, Andres Jimenez. In the air to left center. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at all. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Ty Madden getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Best warming up as well. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, John Kenzie Noel. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball still 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They lead at 5-4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emmanuel Clase. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter, Justin Henry Malloy.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And he deals. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
And now Trey Sweeney fouled off. He was late. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Toss to Naylor, and a couple of quick outs.
That play won't trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Flips the corner. Strike one. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Clase is just one strike away. 2 down, nobody on. And that just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Parker Meadows. Fought off foul.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
They're down to their final strike.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And the slider just misses. At the belt and fires. And that's downstairs and outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And another ball.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Carry Carpet. And that's the ball game.